The greatest sin of the series can finally be fixed by Hulu's King of the Hill revival with 13 seasons and well over 10 years of airtime. King of the Hill had a lengthy and honorable tenure. However, producers Greg Daniels and Mike Judge are working to satisfy customers' want for additional propane and propane accessories. The first glimpse of King of the Hill Season 14, a streaming revival that will air on Hulu on August 4th, has just been released. Even though King of the Hill isn't the first animated comedy to make a comeback in the streaming age, it has a lot more storyline possibilities compared to previous revivals. Actually, Season 14 has a chance to fix the biggest problem with the original series. Let's investigate what that shortcoming was and why the current situation is so different. The continuity of King of the Hill similar to its animated comedy peers, such as Family Guy and The Simpsons, King of the Hill has a mostly static and unchanging continuity. Instead of being episodic, these series are procedural comedy. From the first to the last episode, the quiet Texas hamlet of Arlen remained mostly unchanged. Judge, played by Hank Hill, was always the traditional family guy who found it difficult to show love and relate to his quirky kid. The eager overachiever who exaggerated her own skills was his wife Peggy, Kathy Najimy. Bobby, Pamela Adlon, their son, was always the bright adolescent who tried to meet his strict father's standards. That constant, everlasting continuity could be a strength in certain respects. It made watching and enjoying King of the Hill a breeze. The fear of missing an episode and being disoriented by the intricate network of the characters' bizarre lives was never a concern. Like a burger prepared with propane's clean-burning power, the series was animated comfort food. However, the drawback of being on the air for 14 years without making any changes is that any formula, no matter how wonderful, eventually becomes stale. That was undoubtedly an issue that plagued the show more and more in its final seasons. How many episodes have some form of this theme? Hank reluctantly agrees with his son when Bobby discovers an odd pastime in which he excels.